Peel and root, healing the future from the root.
Good morning, this is Qingxiao information of Thursday, May 15, 2025. Moment of enlightenment: he who is unprepared for the unexpected is unfit to command. A true visionary foresees possibilities in change, accumulates potential in stability, senses undercurrents in calm, and builds defenses before crises. This is the essence of sustainable development. Today in history, 107 years ago, Lu Xun's Diary of a Madman broke the silence, piercing the curtain of ethics through the eyes of a madman. That cry of cannibalism was not just the first shout of vernacular literature, but a knock on the nation's conscience. When madness becomes the only sobriety, truth emerges under the microscope of words. This novel left behind not only a literary revolution, but an enduring mark of ideological awakening. U.S. court halts Trump-era federal firing plan, cites unconstitutionality. A U.S. federal court ruled that the Trump administration's executive order for large-scale federal layoffs violated the Constitution and ordered its suspension. The judge stated that while the president can promote administrative reform, mass layoffs require congressional approval and must follow legal procedures. Background: Trump signed the executive order in February 2024 to downsize the government by reorganizing federal agencies. Tens of thousands of employees have already been laid off across health, financial regulation, and other departments. Plans targeted hundreds of thousands more in the Department of Labor, State Department, and Department of Defense. With about 2.8 million federal employees, the plan could affect over 15% of public service and regulatory jobs. Qingxiao's view: the U.S. system of separation of powers has once again demonstrated its resilience. In the tension between administrative efficiency and legal procedures, unilateral actions tend to provoke stronger institutional pushback. History shows that effective reform requires cross-party consensus, otherwise, short-term burden reduction may result in long-term governance costs. This ruling is not only a check on presidential authority but also a reaffirmation of constitutional order. Japan, UK, Italy to co-develop fighter jet, exports to India, Australia. Japan, the UK, and Italy launched the Global Air Combat Program, GCAP, in 2022 to develop a sixth-generation stealth fighter, expected to be in service by 2035. Led by Japan's Mitsubishi Heavy Industries, the UK's BAE Systems, and Italy's Leonardo, the project integrates advanced aviation technologies from all three countries. The GCAP fighter will feature an AI assistance system, advanced radar stealth capabilities, and networked combat functions, rivaling the performance of the US NGAD, Next Generation Air Dominance, program. Qingxiao's view: the West is reshaping the Indo-Pacific security landscape through a technical alliance, with the GCAP fighter project being a central element. This is not merely a military sale but a strategic move to link nations through standardized military equipment. The US-Japan alliance is incorporating middle countries, like Australia and India, into a shared combat framework, creating an invisible military technology barrier. This soft alliance is more flexible than traditional treaties, but it forces regional countries to navigate the complexities of balancing national defense autonomy with camp alignment. Panasonic to cut 10,000 jobs globally in AI shift. Panasonic will lay off 10,000 employees, 5,000 in Japan and 5,000 abroad. The company will invest more in AI, energy solutions, electric vehicle batteries, and automation technology. Qingxiao's view: Panasonic, once known for its lifetime employment system, is now making large-scale layoffs and restructuring. These layoffs reflect Japan's industrial model undergoing forced transformation. In AI and new energy, Japanese companies must overcome the inertia of lifetime employment. The departure of 10,000 employees signals the end of Japan's integrated motor era. Newark Airport faces 2 radar failures in 2 weeks. On April 8 and May 9, Newark Airport faced consecutive radar system failures, leading to 487 flight cancellations and over $32 million in direct economic losses. Background: the Air Traffic Control Center's equipment has an average service life of 23 years, 8 years longer than the standard. 31% of key positions are vacant. The starting salary for air traffic controllers is $45,000, 42% lower than that of private airlines. The industry's vacancy rate is expected to reach 28% in 2023. Qingxiao's view: similar aging air traffic control systems exist in hubs like Chicago and Los Angeles. The Newark incident may be the first clear outbreak of systemic risk. The plight of the U.S. aviation industry highlights a governance paradox: the coordination between capital and public power has failed. From 2013 to 2023, only 17% of aviation infrastructure PPP projects were implemented, much lower than the 43% in Europe. At the human level, salary inversion causes 30% of air traffic control talent to flow to the private sector annually, creating a cycle of skill loss. At the technical level, key equipment service life has reached 150% of the design standard, pushing the system to its critical point. The Newark incident serves as a warning: when infrastructure decay exceeds renewal capacity, local repairs spiral into a cut shortage recut death cycle. Bitcoin surged past $104,000. Up 58% year-to-date, while Ethereum soared 27% in one day, its biggest increase since the 2022 merger. Qingxiao's view: from tulips to subprime securities, asset bubbles disconnected from physical value inevitably face the question: who will hold the last baton? The current cryptocurrency boom may be setting the stage for the next digital Lehman moment. Today's insight: history doesn't repeat, but its lessons are timeless. True wisdom lies not in predicting storms, but in building ships strong enough to weather them and sail with the wind. In this sense, today's news reminds us that the winners in times of change will be civilizations that preserve flexibility in governance, remain clear-headed in technological development, protect humanity in industrial shifts, prioritize future-focused infrastructure, and maintain a firm stance in financial innovation. This could be a modern take on the saying, "He who is unprepared for the unexpected is unfit to command," not only preparing for known risks but also leaving space for the unknown.